Welcome back. You're listening to the Home and Health Show here on WMUZ 1035 The Light. I'm Chris Ayotte, your host this morning, joined by HVAC Barbie, ladies and gentlemen. Kaylajoy, who is the operator and owner of RC Heating and Cooling. They service all of Metro Detroit, specializing in residential replacement and repairs. They also offer a lot of education through their team. Kayla even has an Instagram channel. She does videos that help homeowners understand how to maintain, whether it's their furnace or their air conditioner. And, we want to continue along this line of tips and tricks and how we can maintain as homeowners. You've got a lot of great ideas, Kayla, including like upgrading the system where necessary.
Yeah, so when we go in through our maintenance and we're able to maintenance units, we're able to catch any kind of issues for older units ahead of time. So we save headache, we save money, because now we can pre-plan, the homeowner can pre-plan the cost of a replacement. The units nowadays are so energy efficient. It's crazy to think how much they can save on their energy bills, not to mention their utilities, Semco, Consumers, DTE. They actually give you rebates. They give you money back for being more efficient because it uses less energy on the grid. As we all know, we sometimes have brownouts and things like that, and just because the energy is being overconsumed. So upgrading your system is going to save money monthly, and you will see it, which is crazy. It may not be instant, but it definitely will the next 3 months or so when it's running. It's also going to learn your thermostat programming, and it's going to adapt as well. It's got, a big computer brain. And I definitely recommend, if you have an older system, if it's, on its last leg, it's been breaking, or you notice that it's just not working properly, we'll figure, we know if you hear weird noises or something like that, we know it's time for a new system. Let's upgrade to a better system, save you money, and then we know the cost ahead of time.
And as it gets hotter and more humidity, as we kind of transition from spring to summer, there are some other things we can do to save money and run the system efficiently, including using our ceiling fans if we have them.
Yes. So if you have ceiling fans, you definitely want to use them. You want to circulate the air throughout your home. It'll reduce the amount of work that your HVAC system is putting in to circulate, your airflow. And then you're using less energy. So you're saving money that way, which is great. And then it'll work with your program thermostat or your Wi-Fi thermostat. And it reduces the amount of usage and potential breakdowns of your HVAC unit.
Yeah. So, those are some powerful ideas. And then you talked about some smart technology. That is becoming more and more common nowadays, even in older homes. You just have to upgrade. And these are amazing to provide more efficiency when you run your systems.
Absolutely. And this day and age, we are instant gratification people. So we want it now. We want to be comfortable now. Or when I get home, I want it to be perfect. With the new Wi-Fi thermostats, you can have an app on your phone. Most everyone has a smartphone, so why not have a smart thermostat or a smart furnace to be able to be comfortable? So on the app on your phone, you can see the humidity in your house. You can see if your humidifier is running properly in the winter. You can see if your furnace is on or off, and the temperature in your home, which is crazy to think, we're ran by all this, but it's also so convenient and easy to use because most of the apps are just quick little buttons, and it keeps you comfortable.
Right. And again, these are things that you can point out, you can provide, you can upgrade with your team when you come out and inspect their systems. Think of a lot of homeowners out there that just, Kayla, have no idea, the age of their system. Maybe they are replacing the filters regularly, but beyond that, they don't know how much life they have left?
Most people, when they call me, I say, okay, how old is the furnace? Gets me an idea of what kind of repair that my technician's going to have to come do, and kind of provides them with what materials or parts that they're going to need possibly. And most of them are like, oh, well, I actually don't know, which it's okay that you don't know, or I believe it's the original. It's real old. It looks real old. And that's okay. So when we come out there to help you, we can tell you exactly the age of your furnace or your air conditioner, and we can tell you what we think the lifespan is going to be when we do that maintenance and we provide that service for you. We can tell you, my technicians know by the voltage and the different things, the amperage of your motors, if it's going to go sooner than later, which is really cool. They're just, it's very interesting, and how we can save time and money in the future by just proper voltage on a motor, which still kind of blows my mind too. But
yeah. And it's important for our listeners to understand what you all do. You've been in business all in for about 35 years?
Yes.
RC Heating and Cooling?
So the company has been in business for 35 years. The original name was Ron's Custom Heating and Cooling. Worked for him for about 10 years, and then me and my business partner decided to buy it. We're actually a year and a half in now, and we changed the name to RC to break it down to residential commercial, but also kind of goes along the lines of Ron's Custom. So we do both, and maintenance on both, residential and commercial. So I have two different teams for that, and we provide all services.
Yeah.
And my guys love to work, which is great.
How refreshing is that? And they love people so that they can educate, inform, and give them high quality. In fact, I know you have some of the highest ratings in the industry. We'll talk about that in a bit as well. But just so that our listeners understand, you've got teams, you're licensed, you're certified, you've got a fleet of trucks, you service all of Metro Detroit. So this is coming prepared, especially for those that may try to take care of things themselves as homeowners. We got a lot of DIYers out there, but there are certain things that professionals should take care of.
Absolutely. I love educating homeowners. I love saving people money. I absolutely want to make sure that you're doing the little things by yourself so you can save yourself money. Unfortunately, I have run into a few problems with homeowners thinking that they can fix it because it looks simple, and it's not really that simple. I know the little things that I can tell you are simple, but when you break in, you get into your unit with your motors. You have two different types of motors. You have a circuit board. There's a lot of different miscellaneous parts in there that don't really look complicated, but it is. Especially as we're going into cooling season, your air conditioner, that is, the condenser that's outside, that is like the bread and butter. If that breaks, you have no cooling in your system, and, that's a costly repair. Freon and the refrigerant that goes around in that is very expensive. The EPA is definitely keeping it on the up and up and changing it consistently so that it's efficient and safe for our environment. But unfortunately, that comes with a cost as well.
Yeah.
So I love educating. I can't with those. If you notice issues with your HVAC system or loud noises or bumps or grinds or any of that stuff, turn it off and give us a call, because I don't want you to have an even bigger bill when we get there.
Yeah, I agree. And it's so important because I would imagine you've got a lot of customers that are probably overworking, overusing their systems, and probably cutting the life of their system, maybe not in half, but they are definitely affecting the longevity, aren't they?
Absolutely. So you have a warranty when you purchase a new system. There's the general manufacturer warranty is for a furnace. It's a lifetime heat exchanger warranty, which is the burners where the flames come up. And then it is 10 years all parts warranty, which includes your motors. And then generally it's a 30-day labor warranty. We give a 1-year warranty on that. But when you misuse your units, you're breaking down, you're stopping that airflow to getting to the motors, and you're breaking them down a lot sooner. So in 10 years or 4 years or 3 years, it depends on how you're using your system or how you're not properly using your system, you could have a costly repair of labor because that motor might be covered, but do you want to replace that motor every 2 years, every 3 years? I definitely don't want to charge you to replace a motor. Even though the part's covered, you're breaking your system down even more and more and more. And then when you replace that motor, it's only warranted for a year after that because it's considered a replacement part. So if we use our systems the way that they're supposed to be used, maintenance our systems the way they're supposed to be maintained, we're actually gonna keep that 10 years and not have to replace something, which is amazing.
And this is why RC Heating and Cooling and Kayla's team are offering our listeners some great deals on maintenance plans. They have 3, including the Performance Plan for as low as $22 a month, the Peace of Mind Plan that offers a little bit more at $32 a month, and then you've got the Ultimate at $52 a month, and the different services and offerings. We'll get into those details here in our next segment. But they really do offer every homeowner the assurance of knowing that you've got somebody in your corner in RC Heating and Cooling, because with the Performance Plan, for example, at $22 a month, that's 2 visits per year. That includes a 21-point safety inspection, which they can tell you how your system is working and functioning and whether you're overusing it. And then they've got a 1-year replacement parts warranty. They put you on a priority response time. And then you have that purchase accrual system where you're putting $50 as a credit back into your account every year, which then can be used towards replacement or repairs. You can learn more at rcheatcool.com or give Kayla HVAC Barbie a call today at RC Heating and Cooling at 586-991-5990. That's 586-991-5990. We'll continue here on the Home and Health Show on WMUZ 103.5 The Light, Detroit made, Bible strong.